to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so you will be notified of each and every video that I upload. And hit the like button while you're at it, please. Hi, how are you doing? Are you doing good? I hope so. I can't believe it is the 23rd of our Vlogmas Christmas Advent countdown. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's almost Christmas Day. So, what hot chocolate are we going to have today? We're gonna see. We're gonna get our hot chocolate satchel. And we're going to dig in. Oops. I don't want to do that one again. Let's do the coffee crisp one again. So if you're new to my channel or new to these videos, we've already tried the coffee crisp flavor, and I really liked it. It was good, so we'll do it again. I have a special one for tomorrow, which will be the end. Tomorrow will be the end of our Advent series. I know. So sad. Oh, this smells so good. It smells exactly like a coffee crisp chocolate bar. So the mug that we are using today is our Rudolph mug because I love him. He's so cute. And I love the fact it says "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas" on the back. So we're going to pour our hot chocolate in there. We are going to get our hot water. I don't want to pour too much in there and make it all watery. Okay, and our spoon. Gonna have to switch hands. There we go. So delicious. I really would recommend these ones. And they dissolve very quickly in your hot water. Okay. And I do believe that they are made by Nestle, I believe. Let me just check. Man, this cup is hot. Yes, Nestle. Yeah. I know you couldn't see that, but just trust me, it was Nestle. Alright, let's put this cup down and pick it up with my right hand because that is what I am, right-handed. Alright, let's have a little sippy. It smells so good. You can definitely smell the cookie wafer, you know, from a coffee crisp. I can't get over how much it smells like it. Delicious. One more. Delicious and extremely hot. So there we go. Now, for our glossy box treat for day number 23. This is really getting light now. Okay, let's put it straight. Day number 23. guess which end is the I'm gonna go for this one. And it was the right one. All right, so this is what I'm seeing. Okay. And I'm going to need my glasses because the writing is extremely small on this. So let's see. It's called Context, and it's a microderm regenerator. So microderm regenerator type of cream. Okay, it says this 2-in-1 daily cleanser. Okay, and gentle exfoliator. All right, soothes and purifies. What's it say? Oh, smooths and purifies skin. Okay, I'll give it a try. All right, so I'll put our bag back out of the way. There we go. And we are going to get day number 23. Random facts about Christmas. So again, the only common theme is they're about Christmas, and it's from all around the world. So this is about tinsel and the legend of the Christmas spider, which we already heard one account of, but this is another one, and there's other things in here too other than that. So tinsel was also created in Germany, where it was originally made from thin strips of beaten silver. But when plastic, man-made tinsel was invented, it became very popular, as it was much cheaper than real silver and also lighter to go on the tree. And you know, you can't find that type of tinsel anymore. At least I can't. We used to always have it on our tree when we were kids. But again, it's, I guess, bad for the environment. So they stopped selling it here anyways, to my knowledge. Okay. So it says there are also folk stories about how tinsel was created. Okay, by the Christmas spider. So these tales seem to have started in eastern Germany, Poland, or Ukraine, but are also told in parts of Finland and Scandinavia. The stories are now also popular in other countries, such as the USA. Although most people in the UK have never heard of the story or legend. All the versions of the story involve a poor family who can't afford to decorate a tree for Christmas. In some versions, the tree grew from a pine cone in their house. In others, the family have bought a tree into the house. When the children go to sleep on Christmas Eve, a spider covers the tree in cobwebs. Then, on Christmas morning, the cobwebs are magically turned into silver and gold strands, which decorate the tree. Some versions of the story say that it is the light of the sun which changed the cobwebs into silver and gold, but other versions say it's St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, Father Christmas, Das Christkind, which made the magic happen. In parts of Germany, Poland, and Ukraine, it's meant to be good luck to find a spider or a spider's web on your Christmas tree. And you know, in Canada, in my house, if I found a spider in the Christmas tree, that would be the last day for that darn spider. I know, poor thing, but I'm just being honest, keeping it real. I don't like spiders. Spider's web Christmas tree decorations are also popular in Ukraine. They are called pavushki, which means little spider. Oh, that sounds so cute. And the decorations are normally made of paper and silver wire. You might even put an artificial spider's web on your tree. Nope, I might not. Okay, so here we have Christmas tree lights. There are a few different claims as to who invented, popularized the first strings of electric Christmas tree lights. In 1880, the famous inventor Thomas Edison put some of his new electric light bulbs around his office. And in 1882, Edward Johnson, who was a colleague of Edison, hand-strung 80 red, white, and blue bulbs together and put them on his tree in his New York apartment. There were 2 additional strings of 28 lights mounted from the ceiling. In 1890, the Edison Company published a brochure offering lighting services for Christmas. In 1900, another Edison advert offered bulbs which you could rent, along with their lighting system for using over Christmas. There are records in a diary from 1891 where settlers in Montana used electric lights on a tree. However, most people couldn't easily use electric tree lights at this time, as electricity wasn't widely installed in homes. But for rich people, they like to show off the lights with installed just for Christmas. This would have cost about $300 per tree then, more than $2,000 money today. It would cost $2,000 if it was the same. That's crazy. Electric tree lights first became widely known in the USA in 1895 when President Grover Cleveland had the tree in the White House decorated with lights, as his young daughters liked them. Well, if the president can't afford them, then, The tradition of the national Christmas tree on the White House lawn started in 1923 with President Calvin Coolidge. The first commercially available electric string of lights, which more people could afford, were advertised in 1903 when a string of 24 lights cost $12, or you could rent lights from $1.50. This was still quite expensive, but much cheaper than $300. Yeah. Another claim to be the first widespread sale of string of lights comes from Ralph Morris, an American telephonist. In 1908, he used telephone wire to string together small bulbs from a telephone exchange and decorated a tabletop tree with them. Leavitt Morris, the son of Ralph, maybe it's Levitt, I don't know, wrote an article in 1952 for the Christian Science Monitor about his father inventing Christmas tree lights, as he was unaware of the Edison lights. In 1885, a hospital in Chicago burned down because of the candles on a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. In 1908, insurance companies in the USA tried to get a law made that would ban candles from being used on Christmas trees because of the many fires that they had caused, no doubt. However, people still used candles to light Christmas trees, and there were more fires. In 1917, a fire from Christmas tree candles in New York gave a teenager called Albert Sadaka an idea. His family came from Spain and made novelty wicker bird cages that lit up. Albert thought of using the lights in long strings and also suggested painting the bulbs bright colors like red and green. In the following years, he and his brother formed the Noma Electric Company, which we all know Noma, which became a very famous name in Christmas lights. The most lights lit at the same time on a Christmas tree is 194,672 and was done by Kiwanis Malmedy, Oudtvan, Belgium, in Malmedy, Belgium, on the 10th of December in 2010. Many towns and villages have their own Christmas trees. One of the most famous is the tree in Trafalgar Square in London, England, which is given to the UK by Norway every year as a thank you present for the help the UK gave Norway in World War II. The White House in the USA has had a big tree on the front lawn since the 1920s. The record for the most Christmas trees chopped down in 2 minutes is 27 and belongs to Erin Laveau from the USA. She set the world record on the 19th of December 2008. On the set of Guinness World Records, Die Grobten Weltrekord in Germany. Artificial Christmas trees really started becoming popular in the early 20th century. In the Edwardian period, Christmas trees made from colored ostrich feathers were popular at fashionable parties. Around 1900, there was even a short fashion for white trees. So if you thought colored trees are a new invention, they're not. Over the years, artificial trees have been made from feathers, paper mache, metal, glass, and many different types of plastic. The tallest artificial Christmas tree was 52 meters. That's 170.6 feet high, and was covered in green PVC leaves. It was called the Peace Tree and was designed by someone in Brazil. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name. I'm just going to just brutalize it. And was displayed in Vento Park in Brazil from 1st of December 2001 until the 6th of January 2002. I'm chuckling to myself again because there was a name of the town and I'm not going to try to pronounce it. In many countries, different trees are used as Christmas trees. In New Zealand, a tree called Pohutukawa that has red flowers is sometimes used, and in India, banana or mango trees are sometimes decorated. That's really cool. Very, very cool. Well, I hope that everybody is getting excited about Christmas. I want you to know that we're always here. You can always come and watch my videos, and I don't want you to feel alone, okay? If anybody is feeling alone, I don't want you to feel alone, and I want you to know you are not alone. All right. And that day is just one day. It will pass, and all will be well. All right, so let's take our deep cleansing breath. I'm going to try not to knock everything over when I raise my arms. All right, here we go. There. That feels a little better, doesn't it? Okay, so the big day's tomorrow where we finish our Advent. And until then, I hope you have the sweetest of dreams. And take care of yourself